Well, the end of the tax year, I should say the end of the year is approaching, and that means tax bills. So technically the tax year. Some county and state leaders are trying to put money back in your bank account to help you make ends meet.
St. Charles County is trying to reduce a portion of personal property taxes by way of used cars. Normally, used cars don't increase in value year over year, but this year they increased nearly 25%.
Just because there's inflation, you shouldn't necessarily get more money. And there's adjustments that have to be made by law to make sure you don't get a windfall from inflation.
The county is hoping other municipalities follow suit, even if St. Charles County only knocked down the rate a few cents for each taxpayer. Ultimately, it puts back more than $810,000 in windfall revenue. Missouri state lawmakers are lowering income taxes. That would cut the top income tax rate from 5.3% to 4.95% starting next year. But it would also give the largest sums back to people with the most income. And that is a point of contention among state leaders.
We actually had an opportunity, if we wanted to give Missourians relief in their pockets, to pass a bill that the governor vetoed for $500.
Nonetheless, the governor's office says it will cut the income tax rate by nearly 15%. And then let's not forget about Illinois.
For working families with children, that money could put more food on the table.
Illinois is now sending out income and property tax rebates all together as part of the state's inflation relief package. The Illinois governor's office says this is about returning a one-time surplus back to the people.
It could relieve the stress of trying to make ends meet or having to take an extra shift to make sure the rent or mortgage is paid on time.
Well, Governor Mike Parson in Missouri signed the Missouri tax cut plan yesterday. It lowers the state's income tax rate again to 4.5% over the next 5 years for people making more than $8,700 a year. The last 3 years of cuts will only come if the state can afford them.